Hey, this is Michael Kyle here, and in this video for you today, I want to answer the question, how can a newbie marketer provide value? That is the top question of anybody starting out in the in this industry of the make money online or whatever, actually whatever industry it is you can be. You know, if you're starting something new, the question is how can you provide value to somebody else if you're brand new at it? You know, you don't have the experience, so how can you possibly provide value to somebody else? Okay, well, actually, it is more easy than what you may believe, than what you know, obviously, because you're asking me this question. So let's dig into this and see just how easy this possibly can be. Now, this is something that every new person, including myself, when I started 4 years ago, ran into the same problems. I had the same question, and it weighs heavily on the mind, and actually, it holds a lot of new people back from finding success because of, you know, they're afraid to, you know, to put themselves out there, get their business out there, get their name out there, build their brand, because they don't think they have the knowledge to do it. So let's get started here, and then we're gonna dive into this and get this answered for you. So first thing you want to do, the big thing, is to change your mindset. Okay, follow these 3 simple steps to guarantee success. Okay, 1, learn. Okay, obviously anytime you're starting out, even when you are 4 years in like me, still learning. There's always something new to be learned, and you never stop learning no matter how long you've been at something. That applies to anything that you're doing, even especially in the making money online niche. So you want to learn constantly. Always be reading a blog, watching a training video. If you're following your mentors, that's what you should be doing. You want to surround yourself with the people that have what you want. So if you want to make 6 figures online, you need to surround yourself with those people, the people that are actually doing that. Okay, so you want to be learning from them. Always be reading. Follow them on social media. Read what they're posting. Most of them are also going to be putting out video content. They're going to be putting out they may have their own private Facebook group, where you can get into a few, that you can, just soak in all the knowledge you can from them. So you want to be doing that. You always want to be learning. Then from there, you want to do. Number 2 is do. Put into practice what you've learned in step 1 and what you're learning. This is an ongoing thing, so you can't just learn and do nothing else. You've got to continually be taking what you're learning and putting it into action. Okay, so number 2 is do. Put into practice what you learned in step 1. Okay, and then the 3rd step, teach. This is where this answers the question of how can a newbie marketer provide value. Okay, right there. Share with others what you have learned. What you read today, what you learned today. Put that in your Facebook post. Put that in your Twitter, tweets, and create videos on that. Anything that you learn, you want to be putting out there. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to be changing your mindset. You're going to make yourself believe in yourself more. You're going to see that, hey, I can do this, and you know what, I can provide value, and that's going to take you to the other end, where you're going to say, okay, yeah, you know what, I can be a leader. I can teach people. Okay, so learn, do, teach. 3 simple steps. Learn every day. Do every day, teach, do every day. Okay. Now, one thing you don't want to do when you get started, and this happens to a lot of people, a big percentage of people that start learning how to build a business online, is the information overload trap. Do not get yourself into that. What's going to happen is you are trying to take in more information than what you can handle and what you need at any given time. Okay, because there is so much to learn. When you don't get into this business, there is a whole lot to learn. Like I say, it's always a learning experience, forever, no matter how long you've been doing it. But there is a learning curve when you first get started with this. If you're coming into this with no experience whatsoever, like I did, I had no experience with this. There is a learning curve, and even more so if you come into this where you don't have a whole lot of computer knowledge, like me when I first got started, and I still don't have a lot of knowledge. You learn as you go. The younger generation, obviously, kids, they have a little more, they work a little better with computers than what we did. The ones that from like my generation, where we didn't have them growing up, it doesn't come quite as easy, but there is a learning curve. But again, an information overload. Do not just take in and keep learning, and trying to learn everything in 1 day or 2 days or a week, 2 weeks, and then not doing anything with it. What's going to happen is you're going to get burnt out. You're going to have all this stuff going through your head. This something here or something you learned here. It's gonna spill over into this thing here, and it's going to make no sense to you because you're trying to put too much into your head at one time. Okay, there's a reason why, like when we go to school for 12 years, it's over a 12-year period. And also when we go to school during the year, as I'm talking about grade school and high school, it's 180 days a year. It's not all crammed into 1 week or 2 years. It's expand out, because you can't learn everything in 1 day and expect it to stick. That's the big takeaway. You got to learn something and apply what you learned. Once you master that, then go on to something else and the next thing. Okay, focus on 1 or 2 topics or 1 or 2 areas. If it's say you're learning about say you're set up and you're now at this point where you want to start promoting. Pick an area, 1 or 2 areas of promoting, whether it's promoting on YouTube or whether it's promoting on Facebook, or whatever it is. Pick one area, 1 or 2 areas, depending on how good you can juggle with the 1 or 2, and then just focus on that. Learn that, master that. So so that becomes you can do it with your eyes closed. It's that simple. And when you got it down pat, and when you're having success with it, then move on to the next thing. Add another one to it. Okay. Follow this 3-step method to guarantee success, which I talked about. Learn, do, teach. Okay. Now, the question is, how can this 3-step method guarantee success? Now, I'm going to show you how it's going to guarantee success in the next couple slides. Okay. So moving on. Believe in your new skills. Okay, you're learning something. It's and you're avoiding the information overload. You're learning one thing and you're applying it, and then you're teaching it. Okay, you are now seen as an authority in as in the area, whatever it is that you've learned and what you're teaching now with the content you're putting out there. Okay, prepare your social media posts in detail. That can take some time. I mean, you can schedule posts to go out, and you can schedule them to go out at certain times in the future. Instead of having to, you can schedule them to go out whatever in whatever time you want to. You don't have to literally do them just that one sitting. Yes, put some detail and put some thought into them, because you want people to see them and you want them to say, hey, this is interesting. This let me check out this person here. Then people are going to start checking you out. They're going to start adding you as friends. You're going to build a nice size friends list of people that are like-minded people that are into what you're into. That's what you want. Turn on your computer because it's time to make a value video. This is probably the biggest thing that holds people back, and it's like the last thing that they possibly do, but they know it needs to be done, and they put it off as far off as they can. I was the same way. Allow yourself to screw this up. What I mean by that is, allow yourself to screw up in the video. Allow yourself to mess up, to fumble your words. If you listen to anything I've been saying in this video just right here, you will notice that I do a lot of screwing up when I'm talking, and I end up repeating myself or rewording what I just said, because you know what? When you've done it as many of these as I have now, you just say, forget it. Everybody knows that I'm only human, so I'm going to screw it up. And people are drawn more to that. People, if you're reading from a script like a robot, it's going to sound different. People join people. They want to be with people, work with people. And, they know you're going to screw up. So allow yourself to do that. Don't do what so many of us before you did, including myself with the very first video. I just can't tell you how many hours I spent on my first video. My first video was like 3 minutes long, 3-4 minutes long. And I spent hours on it, because I would record something and then I had to start all over again. I would screw up, I'd start over again. I'd be like 90% through the video and I'd mess up a word and I'd swear. So obviously I can't, record that and put that outside. I have to start over again. You know what? Record yourself. If it screws up, put it out there. Okay? You don't want to be on camera. You don't have to. Right now you're just hearing my voice. You're not seeing the mug. But you don't have to do that. I mean, you can. Be on camera if you want to. That's a plus, because people can actually see you then. It's up to you, but you don't have to be on camera. You can do like a slide presentation. I just messed up a word. Hear that? I'm not going to re-record this, but anyways, you can do it this way, and it's just getting the content out there. Getting out there and being consistent with it. Okay. Expand your definition of success. Now, how do I know? How I said about guarantee success. I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to guarantee your success if you follow the three steps of learn, do, and teach. Okay, what is the first thing that pops in your head when you think about success? Okay, probably money, right? Because right now you're learning, you want to learn how to make money on the internet. So the first thing that pops in your head is money. Success means money. Okay, take your thoughts away from internet marketing, from the make money online. Just think about anything else but that. Everything in your everyday life, your family, your friends, your pets, your job, regular job, whatever. No, don't include the job. Think about anything else but money. You can think of a lot of things with success without having to that don't involve money. It's the word success now has more meaning to it. You can relate to a lot more things to success than just money. Okay, success can once again be measured in more ways than just income or sales. Okay, now I said about this video is a guaranteed success if just one person learns something. This is where I say it about I'm going to tell you what I mean by how this is going to be a success. If just one person learned one thing from this video, it was a success. Okay, am I making money from this video? No, I mean, I'm not, because this is a teaching video, and it's still going to be successful because at least one person is going to find something in this video that's going to, and say, hey, that's yeah, let's try that. They do that, yeah, success. That's definitely a success. So it's guaranteed success, not guaranteed money, guaranteed success, because success has more meaning than just money, and you'll get that as you go through and you. When you start getting into this more and you make money, you're gonna realize that, hey, it is about money, but it's not all about money, because when you're putting other people first, helping them get what they want, you're gonna in turn get what you want. Okay. Okay. Now I said about the guaranteed success, because that one person takes what he or she learned from this, and then they're going to create a training post or training video, and then share it on social media, share it on YouTube, and they're now going to be seen as an authority on that topic to someone that's even more new than they are. I probably should put that as even newer than they are. That person that's reading or watching to get informed. So right now, you're brand new, you watch this video that I just made for you here. Now you're going to take it and you're going to make your own video, because you just learned about how to be able to provide value as a newbie. You just learned how to do that now from this video. So now you can take that now and you can create your own video or your own post, your own blog, whatever it is that you're doing, and share what you just learned. Obviously, you're going to put it into your own words and your own way of, how you do it. But you just learned something else. Now somebody else now is going to come on tomorrow and they're going to say, I don't know how to provide value. I'm a new person. How am I going to do that? They're going to type it in or going to do whatever. They're going to find your post or your video or whatever it is. And now right then you are the authority to that person, because you know more than what that person does in this particular example. So yeah, that's really about it for this video. I just wanted to answer that question. It is actually, it's hard to believe that when you're just first getting started, that you can actually provide value, that you can actually, contribute. But you can, and it's really not that hard. And the more you do it, the more easier it gets. And it's funny thing is, when you do this, the more of these videos that you make, if you're making videos, you're gonna catch your mistakes right as they're happening, and you know what, you're just gonna say whatever, and you may go and edit them, if it's really bad, but it is what it is. It's we're all human, we're all making mistakes. We're just it's my goal to help people learn how to build a business online, how to make money online, and that's what I want to do. And if I make mistakes doing it, that's gonna happen. Hey, well, what are you gonna do? Anyway, so I hope you got some value from this. I'd like to hear in the comments what you think of it. If you have any if you have any examples of things that you have done if you're new and how you've helped provide value, yeah, I'd like to hear that. So let me know in the comments, and if you got some value, consider liking this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I have a lot of training on there for new marketers, as well as other training on there as well. And I have programs that I use that I can that are really successful for me. And if you have any questions on that, feel free to go down. See where I messed up again. Go down below this video in the description box, and you'll see some links. The first one you'll see is that's actually the link to the program that I'm doing. That's actually my most successful one, and it's actually also the best one as far as learning. It's so much. It's a whole digital education. Okay, so if you're brand new, this is perfect for you. There's 5 different levels to it, and it's all training, and it's all on how to teach you how to build a business online, how to promote it, where to promote it, free methods, paid methods, everything you need. It's all current, up to date, and it's from the top people. Again, it's from your 6- and 7-figure earners, my mentors, which are going to be your mentors as well too. And yeah, if you want to check it out, just go ahead, click on the link, put your email, check out the video, get back to me. You're going to find my, right below that, then you'll find my contact information. Call me, text me, Facebook me, everything like that. It's all going to be there. And then down throughout in the description as well, I have the links that I use to other programs I do and other tools that help my business. If you know, well, you're free to check into those out. And then, yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. And I hope you got some value from this. And until next time, go out there and create some value. All right, bye for now.